All right, we are live. Good evening, AP Euro. Tom Richey here. Just wanted to give you a quick update in the AP Euro world. Make sure that you know about some things that are happening right now. Now, first of all, one of the questions that I get most often is, Richey, do you, what are they planning to do for the exam this year? Now, so far, what we're seeing is the College Board says, unless we hear otherwise, which we very well could, right now we are preparing for a standard AP Euro exam to be administered in May. That is the plan for all of the exams. Hello, Andy. We've got some people in the chat. So just keep in mind there are no plans as of yet for an alternate exam. Now, another question that I get often is, how can I improve my writing? Okay, I'm trying to write better essays. Now, if you look at the link in the description, you are going to see a link to the Marco Learning AP Euro writing webinar series that we're doing. So if you click on that, you can get into that series and go ahead and join us. If you can't join us live, you'll be able to see the archived webinars, and you'll also get AP Euro updates, which is going to be awesome. Now, another thing that I'm hearing is, where can I get those study guides that you're doing with Marco Learning? I've been making topical study guides, a lot of these focusing on the first unit, but we're going to keep churning these out. And the place to get these is also in the description, marcolearning.com/AP Euro. Okay, so just a couple of things that I want to make sure that y'all can do. Now, this is going to be pretty short because I'm about to go and offer this webinar. So make sure that you are, you're following us now, following me on Twitter, Instagram, at Tom Richey, at TOMRICHEY. And also, given that I'm doing a lot of this test prep stuff with Marco Learning this year, at Marco Learning, at MARCOLEARNING. And that's on Twitter and Instagram. You can find updates that you're going to see there. All right, so if there's anybody else that has any questions, okay, Aiden is pulling a 5, no cap. Okay, great. Good to see that. Any quick questions before I wrap this up? I wanted this to be a quick thing here. Yeah, Kyle, that's a great question. Where have I been? Of course, it's been Corona time and all of that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to make sure that y'all have some updates. Okay, can I go over Enlightenment thinkers? Most important. Note that I have a whole series on the Enlightenment thinkers. Now, as far as that goes, when you're thinking about the philosophers, I would say the most important for the AP Euro exam would be Voltaire, Rousseau, and Adam Smith. Now, all of those are addressed in my series. Now, the series that I've got addresses Voltaire, Rousseau, Adam Smith, Montesquieu, and Immanuel Kant. I believe that those are the 5 that I focus on in this series on the thinkers of the Enlightenment. Thank y'all so much for the kind words. All right, so there's taking another, no way you're taking another AP history. Okay, so how did I learn how to play the guitar? Largely taught myself. Who would be the most important people from the scientific revolution? I was just actually working with a client, which you can actually search for Tom Richey tutoring, or go to tomrichey.net, and I do one-on-one tutoring if anybody's interested in that. Just go to tomrichey.net online store, and you will be able to purchase online tutoring that is available. And so as far as that goes, the most important people from the scientific revolution are going to be Descartes, Newton. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting, because I had the course and exam description, AP Euro course and exam description 2020. Let me make sure that I'm giving you everybody that you need. That you've got Descartes, Newton, Copernicus, Galileo, and let's see here, just to make sure that I'm reading it from there. So when we look in the blue box, the place where we can find, now since I'm doing the YouTube live right now, webcam, I can't show you my screen, but Copernicus, Galileo, Newton, William Harvey. Okay, yeah, William Harvey sometimes kind of flies under the radar, but he's in the blue box. Francis Bacon and Rene Descartes. Okay, so again, Copernicus, Galileo, Newton, William Harvey, Francis Bacon, and Rene Descartes. Okay, and did that? Yeah, I think that that's what we're seeing there as far as the most important people. Now, to that, I would add Vesalius. Okay, I would say that Vesalius, the anatomist, would be a great person to add there, and possibly even as an honorable mention, Johannes Kepler. Okay, that would be important as well. Now, the other thing is you want to know Galen, the Roman physician Galen, shows up in the blue box, and then we also want to note the influence of Ptolemy or Ptolemy, if you want to do that. It's a written test, right? And Aristotle. Ptolemy, Aristotle, and Galen being the most important ancient authorities. And remember, the scientific revolution, whereas the Renaissance is about, just fangirling over the Greeks and the Romans. The scientific revolution is about questioning Greco-Roman science and moving beyond it. Okay, so you start to see that the scientific revolution is a product of the Renaissance, also influenced by the printing press. Remember, if you go to marcolearning.com/AP Euro, which is in the description, you are going to be able to see the beautiful study guides, one of those being on the printing press. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's about time for tonight's writing session, which is going to focus on contextualization. So again, I'm doing a series with Marco Learning, which I'm glad to be helping teachers and students. Thank y'all so much for all the great stuff here. And so with that, remember, go ahead and click in the description if you're an AP Euro student. And don't forget to follow at Tom Richey and at Marco Learning on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, let me see if anybody has done that during the broadcast, so that I can do a quick shout out here. And it looks like we've got RNW1111. Thank you so much for the Instagram follow. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to predict the results of the election. I don't think that I've really got the expertise for that. But at the same time, I guess we'll see something next week. Great, Bookie. What was your DBQ about? That would be interesting to know. Just curious. So wrote a DBQ today. And speaking of writing, again, Marco Learning Writing Series. Just go into the link on the description. So again, we've got all kinds of good stuff for you. And as I led off with, remember that the plan right now is to have a standard AP Euro exam. If that plan changes, I will be sure to let you know. So as far as that goes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go ahead and join John in the writing workshop. So go ahead and unknown, can I get my shout out? Okay. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, remember, useful AP Euro links in the description. It is always a pleasure. Oh yeah, the mug. Really excited about the Mandalorian season 2 coming out in a couple nights.